Hi everyone, this is Shayna Hiller from Build Your Personal Yoga Business. And today I would like to talk about how to teach Shavasana. It may not seem like a very important topic, and I'm sure you probably haven't heard people talking about this before, but it's super important for so many reasons. As you know, Shavasana is a really important posture. Some people understand that, some people don't. I'm not going to be addressing those of us who struggle with students leaving during Shavasana. That's a completely different subject altogether, which I probably will touch upon at some point. But for those who are enjoying their Shavasanas, and for those of you who are holding space for people to integrate the practice, I think it's vital that we dissect this very mysterious kind of tying together loose ends in a conscious way. So studies have shown psychologically that when people are in an experience, right, what determines if they're going to come back to that experience is how they feel when they leave. So if that Shavasana is epic, if people are literally like in another dimension, flying through the atmosphere on their magic carpet yoga mat, chances are they're going to be more inclined to come back to your class. Okay, so when you leave people with that feeling of which of course yoga itself will increase our endorphin level and have us feeling amazing and juicy as it always does, but Shavasana can actually accelerate and expand that process altogether. So a few tips that I've learned while teaching yoga that will help people have a much deeper and more successful Shavasana are these. Music. Music is powerful. So I live in LA, and there's nothing worse than stunts during Shavasana. Legit, it happens. I know, crazy. Some people, hey, listen, there's something for everyone. And it gets a little bit more subtle though. So you may think, well, of course, I'm not going to play techno music during Shavasana. But even if you're playing soothing music, one kind of rule of thumb that I use is I do not play any music with words. Okay, even if it's soothing and relaxing music, because in Shavasana, it's an opportunity for the whole entire limbic system, the central nervous system, to relax. It's an opportunity for us as yoga practitioners or students to let the body and the mind go. So if there's music, if there are words during the music, the brain system is activated. Okay, so you're listening to the words. There's some sort of a connection and a story being created that can actually distract somebody from going deep into themselves. So what I will play is kind of drone type music, like a basic humming music. I'll also, and I find this on Spotify, I'll type in Tibetan singing bowls or sound healing, and just have chimes and gongs and bowls and something very monotone and relaxing that I feel synchronizes the right and left hemispheres of the brain so that people can feel more balanced and more alive when they leave. Sometimes I'll play things with a Sanskrit mantra. What I like about Sanskrit, the ancient language in Hinduism in India, is that I don't know what it means, right? I don't know what it means, but I'm listening to the sound vibrations, and especially if it's something that's repetitive, like an om or something simple like that, it's, I think, better than having language, lots of words in the song. Another tool that I use when teaching Shavasana is that I get people into it. I treat it as if it's an actual posture. So as people are approaching Shavasana, some of the imagery I use, instead of focusing so much on alignment, right, as people have been doing all class perhaps, like what to do with your body and your legs, this and that, I try to teach people how to let go. That's probably more challenging than teaching people what to do, because we love doing stuff, right? But how do we not do? So instead of focusing so much on what to do physically, I'll tell people to try moving into their imagination, their fantasy, their visualization capacity. And I do that by simple techniques such as, this is one I learned from my teacher, Don Stapleton, during one of my trainings. Let your bones be as heavy as they are when people are laying down. Let all of the muscles release their grip from your bones and let them melt into the earth, your entire spine melting into the floor. Allow your skin to drape over your bones like a comforting warm blanket. I mean, damn, if that's not going to take you into another realm, I don't know what is. So don't underestimate the power of imagination, and don't underestimate your own creativity. Come up with some of your own little imaginary visualizations to share with your students so that they can have a more successful Shavasana, which in turn is going to provide you with more success, more consistent students and clients, and allow the entire practice to be completely well-rounded. And don't be afraid of silence. Another thing, when I turn the music off, the humming and the drumming, I look at the clock and I take 1 minute of nothing. People think they're going to be coming out of their Shavasana. People twitch and they turn and they cough. Silence. Just let it be silent. Let them cough. It's not personal. In fact, I find a lot of people cough and sneeze during Shavasana because the entire energetic system is opening up, all the chakras. So the throat, if there's some blockages energetically, maybe a cough comes out. It's interesting how a lot of people cough in Shavasana. Have you noticed? So hold space, be okay with silence, play music with no words or a gentle hum, and give people an opportunity to visualize how to relax, how to let go, and so they can become really good at it, just like you are. Okay, so happy teaching Shavasana. I hope this information supports you on your journey to building your successful yoga business. If you'd like more tips, please subscribe to this channel for more of the latest cutting-edge information on how to grow your biz, teaching yoga, helping the world. If you haven't already, click the link below this video and you'll get your free ebook for your viewing and reading pleasure. Okay, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Namaste.